Hello and welcome. My name is Toon Habraken from Hunchback Music, and today we're going to talk about some creative sound design. I think creative sound design is a very important aspect of trailer music. It's the best way to distinguish yourself because everybody is using the same sample libraries, all the same stuff. But with creative sound design, you can really use it to your advantage to create like a signature sound for yourself. And I have 3 examples, which I want to talk to you about. First off, is like I created a Brahm from my guitar recordings. So I recorded a dive bomb, which is like hitting a note and then using the tremolo to bring the pitch all the way down. So this is the source sound, which I used. And this is the other one. I doubled it, layered it. So it's like, I think it's a D. So it's a D on the A string. And after that, I used a drop D guitar and also did an octave below that. And now the fun can begin because we're gonna use some effect plugins, and I mostly use Sound Toys for this. I think that's the best plugin company for effects like this. I used a little altar boy to bring the pitch an octave below that. So if I solo it, so that's 1 octave below that, and after that I used another one with the exact same settings. So it's really like a gritty sound. And after that, I used a delay. And I used the transmitter sound to really change the sound of the delay. So this is the first one, and I panned it hard to the left. So we have like 2 different sounds, left and right. For the other sound, I used a little altar boy to change the formants. And I used a decapitator to really crush the sound. And after that, also a delay. And the delay settings are different. So you have like, it's playing after each other. So if we do this all together, it sounds like this, and I routed it to a group, and with this group I used some EQ to filter out some muddy lows. After that I used a compressor, distressor. After that I used a filter from FabFilter to open up the sound. So it's starting with the highs cut out, and it's opening up. So it's automated to create some movement, and after that another decapitator, which is not doing that much, but it's lowering the tone of the sound. So the end result is this when it's all together and all effect plugins on. That was the first one. Now we're going to talk about how to create a drone. I recorded some electric violin, which is just 1 note. It's really simple. I'm not a great violin player, but it doesn't really matter for this. These effects to create a droney sound. First off, I used the EQ to cut out some ugly frequencies. After that, I used the decapitator with a pretty much drive. After that, I used the crystallizer to add. After that, I used a crystallizer to add an octave below that. And a little altar boy lower the sound even more. An echo boy to create some roomy sound, to create very subtly some roomy sound, and after that a big reverb. So now you have like a drone, which is not for every kind of music suitable, but for this track it was. And I also used a detuned violin, so it's the same record. I also underneath this I use the same source sound, but now I detuned the sound to create some weird interplay between the drone and the detuned sound. So it's automated. You can see here I use the Waves sound shifter, and if you look at this, you can see I'm automating the tuning. So it's really like a dissonant, weird sound. And I also recorded some ricochets, so just hitting the string with my bow and letting it bounce on and off the string, which is just this sound. With all the effects on. It's just a little thingy to add some movement to the pad, or to add some movement to the drone, and altogether it sounds like this. So this is really suitable for some horror stuff, or have some unnerving sounds in your trailer music. You can do stuff like this. And lastly, I have some percussion recorded with samples. It's just a little pattern. It sounds like this. And I always like to have some fun with that. There's a lot going on. EQ is not doing anything, but I have like a compressor, and after that a decapitator, of course. After that the echo boy for some delays, and after that the sound shifter, and altogether it sounds like this. So it's really weird. And I also added some risers and reverse effects, and altogether it sounds like this. So if you look at what the automation is doing, there's a lot going on. It's like opening and closing the sound, which was perfect for this track. And it's just a little signature sound at the beginning of a trailer track. And yeah, you can see what's happening. The pitch is automated down. The decapitator is firstly is bypassed, and after a while it's turned on, and you can see what's happening. The drive is opening up. So you get like a really weird, shocky sound, and at the end, and you don't hear the other music. In this track, it gets like a really snappy feeling when it's immediately shut off at the end. So it's very silent immediately. And you can see here I also automated the volume of the whole motive, so it's getting harder, and then it's immediately it's silent. Thanks for watching. I hope you found these tips and tricks useful, and maybe you can use it in your own work. Thanks.
Hey there, I appreciate you watching the video. If you like this one, check out this video or that video. And if you want to support the channel, make sure to click on top of my head on the logo and subscribe to the channel.